We got 2 more quarters to play, so we know it can be done. Let's just see if the Totems could give the Moonshiners a taste of their own medicine and get a big victory, which would be a fantastic victory, coming back from this far behind on a road game. There's the inbound. Tennessee Moonshiners start off with the ball. Fisher on the floor, guarded by Parsons, isolating top of the arc. Lots of space for the 2 Otters. Hand off to Monogoyak. Monogoyak guarded by Hicks. Back to Fisher. Back to Monogoyak. Back to Fisher. They're just kind of playing keep away there. Now Fisher dribbles in, gets into the kennel, tough shot, and draws a foul. And that will be a 3rd personal on Festrikiel. James Festrikiel picking up number 3. And we'll open up the second half of this game with the Otter slipping his oily toes behind the charity stripe.
Big Bear is definitely getting frustrated. He didn't need to do that, and he pretty much just gave it away.
Good with the first. With another one, he could make this into a 19-point match, opening up second half of this game. Well,
I would say it's quite a bit, but the Totems swung that farther even on us on our last game. So
that is true. That is true.
Came back 22-point swing.
Being a head coach, you might have some insight. What do you tell your team in a situation like this?
The biggest thing is stay focused. Don't get mad, because when you get mad, you start making mistakes. You get sloppy plays. You take shots you don't need to. So it's just stay focused. And if you don't feel you can do it, get it to a teammate. Get it out of your hands and get it to someone who can.
Well, the Totems on their possession did a fine job there, going to their bread and butter. Lenny Hicks down low, turnaround, and they're able to get the big Koi dog. You get the turnaround and the bucket, so that was good for them. But it's answered back. Aragon Fisher driving his way to the baseline and making another tough floater over the big hands of the taller players, and still able to make that connection. Caracal down low, turnaround, tough shot, and he misses again, but at least this time he's able to draw a foul. That's on Jamie Velasquez. She picks up her first personal, and that will put the MVP at the line for 2.
It had looked like for a moment Romano was going to try to take a 3, and then you could almost see it on his face. No, I shouldn't do that. And get it off to Rocky.
Yes. Got to be smart with these plays. Rocky able to get the first. Makes it an 18-point game. Edmonton 41, Tennessee 59. He'll get a chance to make a second here. The MVP lining up. Puts up the shot, and that's good as well. So Rocky, at least he's opening up the way that they need him to open, getting some points on the board.
Hopefully that's just the first in a large string of points for him this half, because he needs it.
Totems fans hoping for that. Fisher still in the woods. Curls inside, finds Monogoyak in the corner. Monogoyak wide open. What a collapse of the Totems defense. Lenny Hicks just got breezed by.
Beautiful, this left pod layup. He just kind of strolled up and here we go. Let's put this up there. Why not?
Well, that was terrible. Yeah, Edmonton calls a timeout, no doubt, to chew out Lenny Hicks. They expect more defense from the big Koi dog there. He just allowed Monogoyak to just fly in there, and that's could have been easy. I could have made that layup at that point.
And it comes a point where especially if you're playing the opposite position of another player like Festrikiel, getting really physical, Hicks might be holding back because he's seeing all the fouls that Festrikiel's getting. So one player's play can really affect another.
Festrikiel with the inbound. They got 20 seconds on the shot clock after the timeout. Parsons picks up the ball. Cross court. Rocky Caracal takes the shot from 3. Back of the iron. But then a recovery. Sigrid Romanorin gets the bucket and the foul.
That was really well played. Romanorin could actually see it not coming in on the way down. He got the leading jump on everyone else, which gave him the height to get that rebound and get it back up.
Barry Carpenter getting physical. The big Beaver knocking over the rookie Lion. But Romanorin not able to complete the three-point play, misses the free throw. We'll keep the game at 17 points. Edmonton 44, Tennessee 61.
Well, threes really haven't been Romanorin's thing. It's just keeping a theme.
Hand off to Terranura. Well outside of his range. He's in the woods, holding on to the ball, still in the triple threat. Then the hand off to Fisher. Little Otter running out of time, though. Has to take the tough shot, contested. He does not make the shot, but he draws yet another foul, a 3rd personal on the MVP, Caracal.
Rocky's really got to watch out here, because It's really early in the third. He can't afford to keep fouling like this.
No doubt. No, this is not good play here. Rocky getting a little bit sloppy, making too much contact on the defense there. Aragon Fisher, and then the unfortunate thing is Fastricchio is right there. If you're going to let anybody show some tough defense and pick up the foul, let Fastricchio take it. Let one of your other big bodies pick him up if he gets 6. Don't let your MVP pick up that many fouls that early in the game. Fisher hits both. It's a 19-point match yet again. Edmonton 44, Tennessee 63. Parsons taking the inbound up. Isolating, guarded by Fisher. Lots of space between the Otters. Bodies moving around. Cross court, Carrickle from 3! And again, Rocky Carrickle misses.
Monagoyak's there to take it in and hands it off to Fisher. Now, I'm seeing something rather disturbing here, actually, from the Totems bench. And trust me, you wouldn't see this ever on mine. We've got 3 players just chilling, hands behind their head, doing nothing. They're not engaged. They're not really paying attention. And, if I was that coach, I'd be on my bench. Because you got to keep your head in the game, even when you're not playing.
It has got to be so demoralizing when a missed shot by the MVP is answered back by a perfect 3-point swish from Jamie Velasquez, and she just made this a 22-point match. Edmonton 44, Tennessee 66 after the successful 3-ball by Jamie Velasquez. Sigrid Romanrin down low, easy bucket, no good. Bounced off the back of the iron and recovered by Paul Terranura. The Moonshiners are continuing their hot streak and are just white hot right now in Tennessee. Barry Carpenter with the tough bucket and the foul. James Fastricchio picks up his 4th.
Yeah, Scott Parsons was back to bring it up. It was, lane blocked, but Barry's right there. Just swung it off to the side instead of putting that ball up, and Carpenter was right there to just boonk, and it goes. Got a fuzz on a little rub on the head from an oily paw by PT. PT and Barry Carpenter, a great team here in Tennessee, and they are having a great time as they are just getting their buckets all over the place. Carrickle taking the ball up. It's now a 25-point game here. That's good there. A 3-ball, very much needed. And that's from Jared Frola, the tabby who has been so solid for so much of the series. Been quiet in this game. Finally, Jared Frola wakes up. Tennessee decides to call a timeout. Probably going to go, okay, more like that, more like that, more like that. Keep doing that.
Yeah, no doubt.
And I kid you not, sometimes that's what these little things are. It's like, okay, just that.
Incredible. Gerald. So Tennessee probably taking a preemptive timeout there, just figuring, obviously they're not in any danger with a 22-point lead, but at the same time they know that if any one of the totems get hot, Gerald Frola being one of them, Monagoyak from 20 feet misses that shot. Carrickle with the rebound. They got to keep that from happening. Carrickle now takes the ball up. He's still in the woods. Pass inside. Sly wide open, and the big raccoon slams it down.
Now we're seeing the Totems get back in form. I don't know what it is, but after the half, they can just suddenly bring it back in. And they are. They've got a long way farther to bring it, but Rocky has come alive.
Big play by the big raccoon out of Freetown, Massachusetts. Excellent job by Marco Sly to give his team the pump they need. I mean, still they're down by 20, but there's something they can build on. I think the secret I keep hearing is that you got a 20-point lead, you work at making a 10-point lead. Once the 10-point lead, you try to make that into a no-point lead. Right now, though, Aragon Fisher able to extend it a little bit. Beautiful job by the Otters. Spin move down the kennel, and then gets the kiss off the glass for 2. It's Edmonton 49, Tennessee 71. Frola, bounce pass, inside, Romanrin, back to the basket, guarded by Pasillas. Turnaround, no good, rolled all the way around the back of the iron, it's recovered by the Crocodile. Fisher now with the rock, and a chance to extend their lead. Velasquez now with the ball, near the baseline, kicks it out. Monagoyak from 3! No good, front of the iron, recovered by Marco Sly. Quick pass over to Carrickle. Carrickle bringing it up, taking it all the way to the baseline, inside, double team, no good. Got too aggressive there, Aragon Fisher picking it up, as Carrickle tried to make a basket
Fisher
around
takes
the
it
Otters.
all the way from one end to the other, and absolutely just perfect, crisp layup. It's like, okay, I'll take your missed shot there, Rocky. Here's how you do it.
Aragon Fisher, coast to coast. The Otter checking out both waters that time. Off the rebound, all by himself, nobody to help him, and he just makes the bucket off the glass. Continues to spread out the game. Parsons trying to drive inside, makes the shot, no good, and it's rebounded by Velasquez. And Edmonton still with only 49. They have yet to break the 50-point barrier as we enter halfway through the third quarter.
This Moonshiners defense has been relentless. And if they can keep this up through the rest of the game, there's no way the Totems can come back.
Terranura turnaround.
Oof.
Oh, shot clock violation there. He was able to get the shot off in time, but the shot struck the glass, the side of the hoop. Did not go in, and so that's a turnover. And we are at the 6-minute mark of the third quarter. We have burned through halfway of the third, and Edmonton still with only 49 points. Tennessee 73. Bounce pass inside. Murky kicks back out. Parsons deep woods for the Otter. Bounce pass inside Murky. He was down in the low kennel. Turnaround, tough shot, blocked by Yves Pasillas. A beautiful block by the big crocodile. Inside, Huckett Stores gets the bucket.
The Totems just cannot catch a break at this point. They either need something to go drastically wrong for the Moonshiners, or they just all need to wake up and remember they're playing pro ball, not college ball here.
Unbelievable. Beautiful opportunity for Edmonton to finally crack the 50-point barrier, and they lost it, and it's answered by a bucket. 3-ball from Frola. Finally, Gerald Frola is able to break the 50-point mark as he hits a 3-ball from the left shoulder.
And that's Frola's second 3 of this game, and why they're not getting the ball to him more, I don't know.
No, absolutely. He's the one who's actually making the shots. Get the tabby into the game. Pass inside. Griff Rasputin is inside for the easy hook over his own ears. Phenomenal job there. It was a beautiful pass. The Big Bear was completely uncontested. Wells Murky is swatted. Beautiful rejection there from the same Bear that made the last bucket. Griff Rasputin rejecting the shot from Clyde Murky. The ball rolled out of bounds. Ball will remain in possession of the Totems. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Murky with the inbound. A lot of bodies down low as he inbounds from the baseline. Hand off to Frola. That's the person you want to have it. Songhua now inside. High arcing pass. No good. A little hook shot floater, but no good. But he's able to draw a foul on Griff Rasputin. That's the Bears' second personal, and that will put the Foo Dog from Korea at the line for 2.
Now, I don't know if the coaches saw that. I was watching that one pretty close, and I didn't really see anything that could quite constitute a foul.
Yeah, I definitely
Not sure what happened.
Pretty incidental contact, if there was any at all. At the same time, always a danger there with the Bears. Those big claws, I think that the referees usually play it a little bit extra safe, just because they know the danger that Bears' paws can bring. Joe Songhua good with the first. Fisher heading back to the bench. Looks like Jeff Random is coming back onto the floor. Songhua lining up for the second. Puts it up. And that's good.
Brings Edmonton up to 54, but they're still trailing far behind Tennessee 77.
Random. Isolating. He's got lots of space. Finds Stores near the corner. Pump. No bite. Back to Random. Pumps twice and also no bite from the Otter inside. Rasputin. Turnaround shot. The hook shot is no good, but Yves Pasillas is there with the little assist off the glass. Yves Pasillas making a big difference in this game. The Crocodile really turning it up in this game 2 of the finals.
We're seeing a lot of classic Moonshiners playbook in this one, but every now and then we get a nice little surprise.
Murky inside. Songhua able to get the basket inside. There's no stopping the giant Foo Dog when he's down low.
No, he wanted that one. He's like, this is mine. Get out.
That's all you can be when you're just such a beast on the floor there. It's amazing how he's even dwarfing Griff Rasputin of all players. Stores. Hands off to Random. Random dribbling in the woods. Trying to get around the Otter. Scott Parsons. Then over to Griffiths. Sputin, but it's blocked. Chokesong Wall with a beautiful rejection, forcing the shot clock violation. We're going the other way. Clyde Murky over to Parsons. 3.5 minutes left in the third here. Parsons isolating lots of space. It's just between him and the pit bull, Jeff Random. Frola. Back to Parsons. Then kick out Kazanishi. Pump fakes twice, but doesn't take the shot. Parsons. Frola. Guarded by Velasquez. He's going to have to take the shot. The tabby puts it up. No good. The tabby misses his first shot. Rasputin with the recovery. We're going the other way.
Yeah, Frola just didn't have the opening to take those threes. He had Jamie Velasquez right on him. There's no way he was going to get away with another one.
That's where those big wings are really helpful. And Griff Rasputin with the 18-footer! You were just talking about moonshiner surprises.
And there's one right there.
They turn to their biggest guy on the floor to take an 18-foot shot. I figured Griff Rasputin, he would normally not take that shot, but I'm wide open. We're doing pretty good. Why not give that a try? And he connected.
And Jeff Random just came down with that rebound. One of the smallest guys on the court. Just whoop.
Yes.
But Jamie Velasquez can't connect, and now we got Parsons bringing it back.
2 missed shots in a row there. Kazanishi now with it. Kazanishi is well guarded. Jeff Random all over her. She has to kick it out, give it back to Parsons in the woods. Then back to Kazanishi in the deep woods. She gets an alley all the way to the hoop. And then Barry Carpenter is there to deliver the big, oily, web hand swat.
I could swear that one was just about to go in, and all of a sudden, nope, wall of web.
Oh, no doubt. Puts up a dam for that one. And then the 3-ball is connected. A beautiful play there. As Hawkins Stores, the raccoon, is able to connect once more.
He didn't even watch for it to fall. He was already on his way out after putting that up.
I'll tell you, these moonshiners are getting such a boost out of their bench in this game. Hawkins Stores just turning it on. Parsons from the key, no good, but he drew a foul. That was on Jeff Random, his first personal. And that will put the Otter from Costa Mesa at the line for 2. Whew. All right, now we're down to the last minute and a half.
Not the game I was expecting.
Yeah, we're down to the last minute and a half of the third here, and Tennessee up by, oh my goodness, it is
28.
Yeah, it's the kind of, I was about to say, like, I did the math in my head, and it was just like my ears fell down. It's just like, that can't be right. But you're right, it's 28-27 now after Parsons connects with the first of 2. Edmonton 57, Tennessee 84. Well, now what do you tell your team?
There's more games.
There you go. Yeah, I have to say, I'm at this point, I gotta admit, I'm almost be willing to put the scrubs in. I'd say it's like, guys, okay, game 2 is a no. But you know what? Game 3 is coming back to our territory. We're going to Edmonton for game 3, so let's just make sure that we protect our house. Maybe get 3 in a row there.
I think that the Totems are still going to try it. I mean,
they're keeping their starters. Keeping them out there, so going to give it a try. Burning out the clock here. Bounce pass. Fisher inside. Turnaround. Blocked. But you know what? I don't think they're going to be too broken up about that one.
No, they're just running down the clock at this point.
Kind of a silly play there. Getting it to Aragon Fisher when he's guarded by Pastrikiel. I mean, there's no way he was going to make that shot. But might as well try the turnaround.
It's kind of sad when you think they're running down the clock and it's still the third quarter.
Yeah, no doubt. Last minute of the third right now. Thiessen on the floor. Lots of space. Hands off to Kazanishi. Kazanishi, jab step, starts the dribble. Still in the woods. Trying to drive inside. Gets to the key. Then sloppy pass to Pastrikiel. It slips from his claws. Rolls out of bounds. It's Moonshiner's ball.
They could have set up a really good play, although the Moonshiners were all over in the defenders there.
Well, that was the right pass to make. I mean, wide open player. Pastrikiel was right there, able to make a quick bucket, but could not get into his paw. Just a little bit too much force, a little too high. Communication was not there, and we're going the other way. Down to the last 27 seconds here of the third. Kick out Monagoyak at the top of the arc. He's burning out the clock. Monagoyak from three. Back of the iron, no good. Fastrikio with a big rebound. Hands off to Hicks. Koydog bringing it up.
Hicks just doesn't have the speed to take it in, but gets it off to Kazunishi.
And
bounced off the rim and back to random, going back the other way.
Shot clock turned off. Last 5 seconds of the third. Fisher now with it. And he's guarded by Thiessen. That's a much easier bucket for him. And he gets another bucket to finish the quarter.
This time now with 0.5 seconds. He loves these just last second plays.
Sanford Thiessen can't even get the ball off in time after he takes the inbound. But yes, for the second time in this game, a quarter ends with an Aragon Fisher bucket down low. The Otter is just slippery tonight.